In today's video, I am going to share 29 things I want to achieve in 2025 for my 29th birthday. I know some of the things I want to share, I will look back one day and think that these things are crazy or these things are just so insignificant and small, but they matter to me right now, and I am going to share them in no particular order or in no particular priority. So I'll be 29 come April 30, 2025, inshallah, but I'm going to share some of the things, the 29 things I want for myself, in no particular order, but the first one is the first one, like it is the first in order and the first priority. I'm going to look at my journal to read them out. So I want to be alive and healthy. So for me to celebrate my birthday, for me to achieve anything in life, I have to be alive, obviously, and I have to be healthy. So my first wish is for me to be alive and healthy come April 30, 2025, and also at the rest of the year. With life, there is no guarantee that you will grow to be something or you'll be able to do something. I lost my childhood best friend last year, early last year. So, and she passed away at 28. So, and she was sick before she died. So, it's just to show that you are not in control. You might not be able to see the next year or the next morning, actually. So my first wish is for me to be alive and healthy. So that's the first thing on the list, and these are in no particular order. So the second thing on the list is that I want to be happy. I don't want any anxiety or depression. I don't want anything to trigger depression or to bring out anxiety in me. And I know life is full of challenges and all that, but I don't want things that will specifically target me that and really trigger my depression. I pray I don't get that. The third thing I want is this one is particularly crazy actually, but I want to buy a new phone. It's on my top to-do list for this year, even till last year, but I was not able to afford it last year. So this year I want to afford it. In fact, I want to afford it before my 29th birthday. So that is before my before 30th of April this year. So why? Because I use my phone to do a lot of things. I use my phone to write, I use my phone to create content and all that, and I've been using one phone for about 4 years now or even more. So I want to buy a bigger phone. The fourth thing is I want to get admission and start and also finish my MBA. I applied for MBA this year, so the admission is not out yet. So I want to be able to get the admission to start and see it through to make sure that I have the financial capability to and the strength to really see it through and finish it. I know I'll not finish it this year, obviously, but to see it through, that is my wish for my MBA journey. So then I want to start farming. That's the fifth thing. Number five is I want to start farming this year. I've been wanting to do farming, to venture into farming, obviously, but I've not been able to do that. And even now, I don't have anything in plan. I just have a skeletal plan, but I don't have the financial means to venture into farming. But I have it on my to-do list. I have it on my wish. So if by miracle I get some financial capability, I want to try and venture into farming, because farming is very, very important, and farming is something that is in high demand, or let me say it's very lucrative in Nigeria, since Nigeria is blessed with very good land, farmland. So I want to really, especially rice farming and maize farming, that is my two top crops that I want to do this year, to try out this year. So It's also on my list. I know it's crazy and it's going to get crazy actually. So don't judge me. These are just the things that I want for myself or that I want to achieve this year. I want to buy something for my dad. I am not going to mention that thing here for personal reasons. I don't want to mention it, but it's something that I've been wanting to get for him. So I want to be able to buy that for him. Then I want to establish a fish farm also for my dad. My dad is retired, so and I really want to establish a fish farm for him. And I want to build a house for my mom. That is number 8. I want to build a house for my mother. It's something that I've been dreaming about and for a long time. So I really want to be able to achieve it. If I'm able to achieve it this year by miracle, yeah, alhamdulillah. But I will maybe next year or maybe this year, whenever it happens, it's part of my wish. I want to buy whichever a house for my mother. Number 9 is I want to take my parents to Hajj. We are Muslims, so obviously I want to take my parents to Hajj. My 3 parents actually. My father has done his Hajj years back, so I really want him to perform another Hajj. And also my mom, my mother, my birth mother, my mom, I love you, and also my stepmom. So I want to be able to pay for them to perform Hajj this year by miracle, inshallah. And whenever it happens, that is my wish. But I want it to be this year or next year. So then I want to have a better clarity of who I am and who I want to be. From last year on, I've been praying to have more clarity about myself, and also I've been getting a lot of things together. I've been having a bigger picture of who I really want to be. But some things are really not clear for me up till now. So I want to have more clarity of who I want to become, because sometimes you are chasing something and it's not really worth it for you. So I want to have a full clarity of who I want to become or who I am, so that I'll be able to pursue it relentlessly, inshallah. So I want to learn how to ride a bike and to drive a car. Well, funny, right? So, um, I know how to ride a bicycle. My brother taught me how to ride a bicycle when we were kids. So, but I've been wanting to ride a bike, a motorbike, or and to learn how to drive a car. I've not been able to. So, either of them, I want to learn how to be able to do that this year, inshallah. I want to write 8 completed novels. See, I am a writer. I'm a fiction writer. I write Hausa novels. So last year have not been really pretty good. I think I finished one of my unfinished project and also one novel. So basically I wrote 2 novels last year, and which is not really good, because writing is something that has been bringing me some money. So I want to be able to write 8 complete novels, because I have the habit of writing and dumping my work. So I have so many unfinished projects. So what I want for myself this year is to really finish 8 novels. I think the year that I wrote novels the most, I think, was 2020, when I wrote 6 novels. So I want to beat that particular record and write and completed 8 novels this year. So that's that. Then I want to start working out and be consistent at it. So I want to really start working out. And we know one thing with working out is you start and you stop and you start and you stop. So I want to really be consistent at working out. I'm not overweight or something, but for general health and all that. So I want to be working out and be consistent on doing workout, exercise, and all that. I want to travel locally. I want to explore Nigeria. I want to explore my country. I want to be able to travel to different states, different local governments, and also to learn from different cultures, from different tribes, because Nigeria is a very diverse. It's blessed with so many tribes. So I want to be able to travel uh, locally, I mean Nigeria, to be able to explore Nigeria very well. And the extension to that is I want to document my journey exploring Bauchi State. So I was born and brought up in Bauchi State, but I've been in Bauchi and I've not really explored the state. I think I've just been to a few of the local governments, and also even inside the capital I've not really explored uh, many places. For instance, Yankari Game Reserve is a very popular game reserve in Nigeria, but I've not been there. So, and there's also Sumo Park and many amazing places. So my wish is to really explore Bauchi State, the state capital, and also the local government, all the 20 local government area in Bauchi State. I want to explore them all, and I want to document my journey while doing that, which inshallah you'll be able to see it on my YouTube channel if I'm able to do that. So uh, then I want to be financially independent, to be able to cater for myself without really um, clinging to anybody, without really looking up to anybody. Poverty is not nice. Also, not being financially buoyant, being financially vulnerable, where you are not able to do certain things yourself. It's really depressing. So this year I'm working on myself. I'm doing a lot of things to make sure that I scale through that. Okay, my needs, I'm able to take care of my needs financially without really looking up to anybody, not family, not strangers, nobody, just myself. So may Allah help me on that. So number 17, I want to minimize procrastination. I think I have to do a video about procrastination because I have this love-hate relationship with procrastination, seriously. So I want to minimize procrastination because it's making me to be less productive, especially on my writing journey and also on my YouTube. So I want to uh, minimize procrastination. Number 18, I want to save my first 1 million naira before the end of 2025. 1 million naira is for someone who has never had 1 million naira is big. I know there will be a time when 1 million naira will feel small for me, but for now it's big. So I want to save 1 million naira this year before the end of this year. That's my wish. So then I want to buy simple gadgets for creating content and have a decent room studio for creating my videos. So just tripod, lights, and all that, just to opt my video content a bit. I am buying simple gadget right now. I think I bought this simple mic because even though the story of getting this mic, this lavalier mic, maybe I'll share it in another video, but just my plan is to get a condenser mic, but it's very expensive. So I want to be able to get it before the end of this year. So so like tripod, something like mic, light, and all that, just for me to have a very simple room studio setup for myself, for my content creation. Number 20 is I want to start making at least $300 to $500 monthly for on YouTube. So $300 to $500 might feel insignificant to people who have more, but for now, at this stage of my life, $300 to $500 is really something. So this year I want to be able to start making that. My channel right now is very small. At the time of making this video, I think I have 139 subscribers, but I have a channel that has 2,000 subscribers. So um, I want to start making $300 to $500 from YouTube. I want my YouTube channel and my stories to inspire people. On this channel, I do more about storytelling. I do share my personal stories. I share my ideas, my reflections, my perspective on things. So I want my channel to really, and my stories to really inspire someone out there. That's my wish. So I want to even have testimony that someone said, because of me, because of what I said in my video, because I share this particular story, I was able to get or understand or help myself on this particular matter. So this is what I want for myself and for my channel. Then number 22, I want to be less and less judgmental about people. We are in a world where we are always judging other people. Like, I know even right before time, I'm someone who is a little bit less judgmental, but we are human beings. So I'm uh, specifically putting it on my very top priority list to be less and less judgmental about people, to stop judging people, because you will never be happy if you are judging people, and you yourself are not perfect, so why would you be judging other people? So I want to be less and less judgmental about people. I want to be closer to Allah. I am a Muslim, so I want to be closer to Allah. I want to in my own way, to be closer to Allah, to really to strive to do more in terms of things that will really get me closer to Allah. So I want to do that more this year. So number 24, I want to rememorize some chapters of the Quran. So I know all the chapters of the Quran, but I want to rememorize them so that I'll be able to uh, memorize them off head. Um, in Hausa they call it hadda. So I want to remember. I've done hadda before, but I want to redo it because age, not memorizing the Quran, and so many things make it to escape. So I want to memorize so many chapters this year. Then I want to pay off my debt. Well, it's not much, but I want to clear everything this year. So number 26, I want to be able to give back to my society, like my immediate society. I want to be able to give back in my little way. I may not have the financial capability, but even in the most significant things, I want to give back to my society, whether it's by sharing things that I know will help my community. Then I want to do more of that, because my other channel is a channel that I speak my local language. So I want to do more of that, giving back to the society, whether financially, if I have the means, or other things that I am capable of doing. Then number 27, I want to grow my brand, Marubutia Azizat Hamza. Marubuchi Azizat Hamza is my second channel, and it's also a brand where I write all of my Hausa novels. So I want to grow that brand. I want it to be so big. Actually, I have a very very big dreams for that brand. So I'm not going to share it here, but I want to grow it. I want to be able to take measures to grow it, especially this year. Then number 28, I want to meet a good man and get married in a simple wedding. If you've been watching my videos, you know I've mentioned in a couple of videos how I'm 28 and not married, and how the society and all that. So I will be 29 in, let's say, 2 or less than 3 months, and my one of my wishes is to meet a good man and get married before the end of 2025. It did not happen, no pressure, no problem, but it's one of my prayer points actually. Why am I saying this? But yeah, maybe I'll come back and give a testimony if it happens, and if it did not happen, too, whenever it happens, I'll come back and give a testimony. But for now, it's one of the things that I hope I will get this year. Then the last one, 29, which is the most important thing actually after number one, which is for me to be alive and healthy, is to be at peace with myself. Like, I want peace for myself. I want peace for myself. I want peace for myself. So these are the 29 things I want for my 29th birthday this year. And as you see, some of these things are really crazy. Some of them are funny, some of them are serious. Some of them, in a couple of years or in a couple of months, I'll just look back and say, why did I even wish for these things? But I carefully curated these 29 things, and yeah, I'm going to work on the things that I know that I have to work to get them. I'm going to be deliberate in making sure that I achieve many of those things, especially things that I know are within my hands. So, and if you have things that you want to share in the comment section, maybe things that you want to achieve this year, then please comment and consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you for watching.